What's the deal, family? Welcome back to the Realest Action channel on YouTube. It's your boy Sean, and we here with another banger for y'all, man. So look, highly requested video, man, from Instagram, Sean W. Tyler. Get at me over there, man. We got Mark Chopper Reed's final interview, part 1, 2013, on 60 Minutes, man. Look, so this video, man, like I said, y'all seen a bunch of y'all sent this to me on Instagram. Basically because I did the Renee Brack interview, man. So go peep that if you haven't, man. We got some mongrel mob up in here. Go peep that if you haven't. This one is from 60 Minutes, man. 60 Minutes Australia. Shouts out to that, man. We about to run this up, see what he talking about, man. Dude is crazy, but he's like the anti-hero. Like, I like him. I don't, you know what I mean? Probably did some terrible things. Like, I don't know exactly everything he's done, but he's like an anti-hero. If you know his background, you know what I'm trying to say. If you watch my reaction to this, the Renee Brack interview, you know what I'm trying to say. He's the anti-hero. He's the vigilante, but he's also like got his own little issues he got to deal with too, man. So he's like if Batman or Spider-Man turn evil or something, they still superheroes, but they just, you know, they gotta find a better balance. We gonna run him up, see what he talking about. Final interview 2013.
This past week there have been
this is a 3-part video. The original video, the full video is 30 minutes. So I'm gonna just do these. I'm gonna do part 1, part 2, and part 3, 10 minutes each.
Been many send-offs for Mark Chopper Reed. Through his stage shows, his books, and a very successful feature film, he became Australia's favourite crook. But for all the mythology around Chopper, the truth is what he did in his lifetime was monstrous. Just 16 days before he died, I sat down with Mark Brandon Reed for his last ever interview. It quickly became a confessional in which he admitted in graphic detail to murdering 4 men. Beyond the brutal killings, what made his admission so chilling was his flippancy and his utter lack of remorse. The language is coarse, the subject matter confronting, just like the man himself.
Hey, bro. He couldn't keep holding on to it. I'm telling you, he don't want to be. He was built this way. He was built this way. You feel me? He couldn't sit on that. He had to get it off his skin. He could not go down. He probably knew it was coming soon too, but he could not go down without getting that off his chest. He did not want to take that to the grave with him. You know what I mean? Because he not. I feel like he's not that type. Even though he is, he was built like that.
Ain't no fish butchers not there. Nice pick.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stanley Bay there.
Mark Chopper Reed dished out and survived a lot of violence in his life.
Bullet hole
Damn.
back there.
His body is like a roadmap to hell and back. But suffering stage 4 liver cancer, he knows he's on a one-way journey.
Can you see that on the camera? That's the tumour. Look at that.
That's
That's
a
a
tumor?
pretty big tumour, isn't it?
God
Yeah,
damn.
that's a big tumour.
Look at the size of the bastard.
Oh,
Is that one thing you are frightened of?
Well, I don't like the look of it. I don't like the look of it. It's growing in my guts. I don't like the look of it.
You need a hand up.
Oh, yeah.
Emotionally, how are you coping?
Bro been through battles. You see all them knife marks, bullet holes, knife marks? Bro been through battles and back. Bro went through battles, and the one thing that got him, huh? That's crazy. Liver cancer. That's wild.
With the thought of dying?
Oh, it doesn't even hit me emotionally. It hasn't even. I don't even. You know, I haven't thought of dying. I don't think of lying in the grave and, you know, what's going on here? You know, I'd like to come back and see what all the fuss is going to be after I'm dead. Read a few of the papers and watch a few of the TV shows and listen to a few of the arty-farty debates, you know, that are going to be on after I'm dead. Was he or wasn't he a good writer? Was he or wasn't he a good artist? Was he or wasn't he a good singer?
Do you think there'll be a debate about whether you were a good or bad man?
Oh, yeah, there'll be a debate about that, yeah.
Yes. Because he's the anti-hero. He not supposed to be. He the bad. He like, what y'all seen the movie? What's that movie? Not the Spider-Man. Venom. Y'all seen Venom? Venom is the anti-hero. He a bad guy, but he like a good guy though. Like you want him to win. You want him to win because you understand that his situation was like almost out of his control, especially as a youngster. You know, bullied, abused, sexually abused, physically abused, bullied, etc., etc., etc. People go through one of them things and it be over. They be ready to off themselves off one of them things happening to him. He went through so much different shit as a kid. You can't even be mad for who he turns out as an adult. Damn near.
Is that debatable?
Oh, I suppose it's debatable, yeah.
There could be no more fitting place than Melbourne's Pentridge Prison for Chopper Reed's final interview. Now closed, Chopper spent nearly 20 years of his life inside these penitentiary walls. So, weeks from death, it was here he decided to finally come clean on a crime he has never been convicted of: murder. Tonight, he's admitting to 4 homicides. Well, are you prepared to tell the truth today?
Yeah, of course I am.
Why is that?
Because that's what it's all about. This is the last interview. The last picture show.
Does your word mean anything?
Don't question me about my bloody well word. That's all I'm saying to you. That's it. 4 is all you're getting, and that 4, that's it. 4, that's it. That's it.
Man, you questioned the fact you questioned him, bruh, about his word. Like, did you not see the Renee Bracken? Like, you worried about his word. You have to take his word for it. There was a bullet in the gun, but maybe there wasn't. You know, all I'm saying is, if somebody's dying, you know, you just gonna not believe him, even if he was lying. Even if he was lying, you know how stupid that would be. It's just like what's like that guy on his nerves. You can his voice changing everything.
I don't
feel
feel any more than that. And don't try to tell me. Don't try to make out that I have.
I guess the point is, you have said in the past, you put a television camera in the room and you'll lie your head off.
Oh yeah, of course I. Yeah, right. But I'm telling the truth now.
Desmond Costello, 1970.
So, Mark, what happened to Desi Costello?
Well, Desi Costello was standing here. He was here.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, you're a fucking imbecile, Des. You know, you gotta get it. You know, you're a fucking imbecile. Fucking whack, bang.
Outside the Leinster Arms Hotel in Collingwood, Chopper is taking me through this bizarre reenactment of a murder 42 years ago.
Come on, put your fucking hand up.
Right, this one?
Yeah, he fucking and he went like that.
Right. It was an organised hit on Union heavy Desmond Costello. Chopper Reed was just 17 years of age, and this was his first murder.
Damn, 17.
Who was this bloke?
Painter and docker. Yeah.
What was your involvement in his murder?
I was just the bloke that killed him.
Do you even remember why he had to die?
No, I can't really tell you why. I haven't got the faintest idea. I'm trying to think of something why. I haven't got the faintest or remotest idea why.
Shit like that stuff like that be in the moment sometimes. You just like, it is what it is, bro. He tried to get me here. I got him here. That was it. I made sure nobody catch me here, and then that's it, bro. Like, it wasn't about nothing major, nothing big. This wasn't premeditated. It's just, bro, tried to get me. I got him first. That's how it be sometimes, a lot of times.
You know, you start to get into the land of,
there ain't no reason.
I don't really, why, I don't know why, and as I sit here now, I couldn't care less. I mean, why?
Did it for a reason. You did it for a reason.
Why? It had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you just wanted to do that.
Did he see it coming?
Well, no, he didn't really see it coming, no. He didn't believe it was going to come, not from me. I was only a young kid. I was only 17 years old.
When you were about to shoot him, what did he say?
When I pulled the gun out, he said, fuck off. You know? He said, what are you going to do with that, Chopper? I said, what do you think? And he said, get fucked, go away. He said, I'll smack you in the mouth. I'll take it off you and jam it up your ass, all that sort of stuff, you know? And so I just shot him. He started to insult me, you know?
But you were going to shoot him anyway, weren't
well,
you?
yeah. But he was getting insulting, you know, saying that I wanted to shoot him and he'd take the gun off me and stick it up my bum and all this sort of stuff, you know.
pub's keg seller became Des Costello's temporary
Stop playing with
tomb.
these kids, bro. People be thinking kids ain't ready to do some shit, bro. Sometimes they be more ready than you think. It's just a matter of whether they gonna do it or not. You know what I mean? That dude ain't realized that kid had nothing to lose. Even though he's 17, he ain't got nothing to lose already. He not 34 with nothing to lose. He's 17 with nothing to lose. Been through more shit than you probably been through, and now you thinking he playing. Stop playing with these young kids with them guns, man. They get bodies, bro. They get bodies for future reference.
Down he's gone.
When you threw, why are you laughing?
Down he goes.
That's it.
And he goes.
And you thought he was dead,
Yeah. Dead as the doornail as far as I was concerned.
but he wasn't, was he?
Well, the next morning he still a bit of a cackle.
So what did you do then?
Step on his fucking throat. We just fucking went like that. Just took a bloody, just a bit of a. That was all it took.
Did you know that you had that in you then?
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah.
Blasé and brutal,
Or he wouldn't
the
have did it.
17-year-old chopper and an accomplice carried the body of Desmond Costello a few blocks to dump it here, in the shadow of what locals call the Collingwood Shot Tower. Police found his body, they just never found his murderer.
Damn.
Were you surprised that you got away with it?
No,
Why?
there's no one around. No.
Hey,
This is
practical.
5:30 in the bloody,
He's
whatever it was
practical.
morning in 1971 in Collingwood.
So you don't think anyone saw you?
Well, if they did see us, they turned their head quickly and went the other way.
Facts.
So what turned 17-year-old
My name is
Chopper
Bennett and I
Reed
ain't in it.
into a killer, the son of a soldier and a religious mother? As a young boy, he was sexually assaulted, later teased and beaten up at school.
Sexually assaulted as a kid. Teased and beat up in school. They just
Spent time in foster care
Foster
and was
care.
even committed to psychiatric hospitals.
and he was in multiple psychiatric hospitals where he went all types of like shock treatment and shit. Bro, I'm telling you. If you was like, let me provide the most realistic way to create a monster when there isn't one there presently already. Make them go through the 4 or 5 things that you would never want kids to go through. And make them go through all of them. And see what happens.
What do you reckon has made you who you are, Mark?
Sexual abuse creates monsters. Physical abuse can create monsters. Bullying can literally create school shooters, monsters, etc., etc., etc. That go past the, like, maybe they don't do a school shooter, but maybe they have PTSD in the future and that causes them to act out a certain way because certain people remind them of their bullies, right? Shock treatment in a fucking mental hospital. I mean, come on, bro. These are all the things, and then you got 4 for 4? Man, come on, bro. Anti-hero for sure.
I don't know.
But do you think that anything in your past, the fact that you yourself were attacked as a 5-year-old or 6-year-old and raped, do you think, the fact that you were in an orphanage for a time, do you think the fact that your dad loved
Foster
guns and you described him as mad, do you think that shaped you?
I've never stopped to analyse the.
Yeah,
I've never stopped to analyse it.
that's too many demons to think about.
I've never dwelled on it or given it any great thought. What makes me tick? It really, it amuses me when other people say, "Oh, I know you." Why is that? Oh, I've spent so much time with you. I know you. We don't know what makes anyone tick. Everyone's a mystery to everyone, and everyone is a mystery to themselves. I believe.
But the violence, and
What?
I feel like people don't give him enough credit. The Renee Brack interview, this 60 Minutes interview, this dude a lot smarter than what these people come off as trying to give him credit for. They almost like, do you even know what you're saying? Do you bro, he know what he's saying. Is you listening though?
Violence.
absolute fascination with guns, where did that come
what,
from?
what violence? There's no violence in shooting someone. There's no violence. There's no blood spurting out all over the kitchen and
Yeah,
There's
but
no-
you've told me you've probably stabbed up to a dozen people. You've jumped on people's heads. You've done. I mean, you're violent, Mark.
No, oh God, there's violence and then there's violence. I mean,
Only weeks before his death, Chopper still had the energy to theatrically make his chilling point.
does that camera follow me? You put the mouth on the side of the gutter there, and you get them to
Curb
open
stomp.
their mouth
Curb stomp.
along
That's
the edge of the
violence.
gutter. Well, and you stand back and you go, smash the back of the head, right on the edge of the gutter. Bang, that's violent. That's violent. You start seeing the blood roll out, that's violent.
If you know, you know. When to him, shooting is non-violent because when you think of like real fucked up shit that people can do to people, man, when you see some of the shit the cartel cats be doing, you wouldn't think so much of shooting somebody is violent, but I think it is, bro. That's violent, but I get where he coming from, where he's seeing shit that's on such a different level in person probably, that shooting somebody don't seem like violent. That's just like a cause and a reaction and you pulling the trigger. That's not violence. I get where he coming from with that, but hey, he's still violent. He's still violent a little bit.
That's an act of violence. And you're starting on an act of violence there. That's getting towards an act of violence, in my book.
Perspectives.
Coming up,
Anyways, man, Mark Chopper Reed's final interview, part 1, man. Let me know if you guys want to see part 2. Bring it to you guys ASAP. Get at me on Instagram with some videos, man. That's pretty much it. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Keep it real. Real is wherever always reaches everyone. Next time. Peace.